All right, my name is Michael Mogul. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the founder of a company called CRISP. We're a video marketing, leadership coaching, and recruiting company for law firms and their teams. I'd say the number one reason I almost did not join Regan's program is because, when it comes to longevity, sometimes it feels like it's the Wild West, right? And I wanted to ensure that I'd found the right partner and that there was true expertise and value alignment. The number one benefit that I've experienced, as a result of joining the program and working with Regan, it's just been, where do I begin? It's like improvements all across the board. I'm feeling great, sleeping great, just total health transformation. I would say that if you're sitting on the fence and you're wondering like, hey, should I do this? My recommendation to you is that you really should determine, first of all, if this is a should or a must, right? I would not recommend, jumping into something if you're not going to be committed to doing it. You still obviously have to do the work. If it's one of these things that it just seems like it must be nice or would be nice, I would really make sure that you were dedicated to doing it and doing the work and following the protocol, because if you do, you're gonna see great results. That 100%. I knew that this was right for me right when I first spoke with Regan. The guy, his level of expertise was incredible. Like, he knows his stuff. I've worked with several doctors in the past. I've got my general, just our family doctor, I work with a holistic doctor. It's just all across the board, but Regan has been by far just the most knowledgeable, on anything that comes to cutting edge. He's referencing scientific studies. He just knows his stuff inside out. It's amazing. The thing I thought I needed to help improve, when I started initially was just, I just wanted to feel better. I just wanted to improve just overall well-being. But I've learned that you really need a holistic, solution all across the board, right? Because it's not just about, hey, let's get your workouts right. It's like, let's get the diet right. Let's make sure we're tracking biomarkers. Let's make sure that we're improving things all across the board. It's a lot of it is just really just improving habits, behavioral change. What do we do in terms of water consumption? What types of foods are we eating? Of course, the workouts are a very small percentage of it, to be honest. But it's just, and then it's all, constant iteration, constant reevaluation. We're doing blood labs, making sure, we're checking out where all the levels are at and continuously improving. Let's see. When it comes to working with EastWest, I'd say it's been amazing. Right? Anytime I had a question, I could fire off an email or a text. I get a response right away. Super responsive. I'm one of these fact finders, right? So sometimes I'll see something online somewhere and I'll read some study, or I'm bother Regan and I'm like, hey man, what do you think about this? And rather than getting annoyed with me, he gives me this super detailed response, and I'm like, all right, thank you very much, and I leave him alone for a little bit, and then the next day I hit him up again with another question. Let's see, are there any improvements or breakthroughs that I like to share? Look, what can I do now that I couldn't do before? I'm 38 right now. I feel better than I did at 28, right? And probably even better than I'm 18, right? Improvements across the board. All my biomarkers, fitness, strength, sleep, and it doesn't even hurt that in this process. And not only did I drop 20 pounds, I got six-pack abs for the first time in my life. So my wife doesn't mind that. But, the most important thing, we've got 2 young girls. Every morning and every evening I can get to carry them up the stairs. I feel great. Mobility feels good. I can be active. I constantly feel, there's running the business, being at home, and it's having the energy to do this. So I feel better than ever. So that's all I would say. If you're on the fence, just again, decide if it's a should or a must. I've had a phenomenal experience, and I know you guys will too. Thank you.